sunrise, I rise.
Alright, so on all the headlines, on newspapers, all the TV shows, everybody on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everyone is speaking about this war that is supposed to be taking place with Iran and Iraq and the US and everything. And people are scared, they are afraid, they don't want it to happen. I just want to say that the wrong people have been running this world for a long ass time. And this is why it is poverty. This is why there's no more abundance. This is why there's always war. There's anger. There's disasters. There's is raping. There's no natural resources no more. All the land is gone because we have the wrong people running the world. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to play no race game or none of that crap. But the real people that's supposed to control this world are actually the black people. Now, we don't have to argue, we don't have to debate or none of that. But black people are supposed to rule this world. They are the ones that give everybody on this planet guidance. We are the ones that was giving people morals, telling people what to eat, what not to eat, how to live, what not to do. It got to a point where we forgot our knowledge and we started living the wrong way. And once everyone else seen us living the wrong way, they had no choice but to live the wrong way also because they was being misguided. So when you hear about this 400 years, God chosen people was enslaved for 400 years, and who do you think they are speaking about? They are speaking about the so-called black people, the so-called melanated people. It This is so deep and it is so profound because these wars that is taking place, the 400 years and the New Year's, this 400 year of black people being enslaved or 400 years of God chosen people actually being enslaved, this curse that we have been living with all these years is not really going to be up until New Year's. Like I said before, January 1st is not the new year. The beginning of spring is the new year. And once the beginning of spring actually comes, the 400 years of our enslavement is up. And therefore, we will start to take over. We will start to rule once again. We will give the world guidance. We will feed the mother principle her natural seeds. Therefore, she can sprout and grow once again. There will be no more raping Earth. There will be no more raping the natural people on this planet. All indigenous people will have a land once again. When you rule something, or once you are a true leader, everything is abundance. It's not about taking from no one, because if you take from other people, you are naturally taking from yourself. We are all givers because the mother earth or the universe is actually a giver. So I want people to really get this. You hear about black people being slaves, black people ain't shit, black people on piracy, black people can't read, black people gotta pick up the Bible, they gotta pick up the Quran. Listen, we never needed the Bible or the Quran to know how the laws of the universe actually work. We never needed the Bible or the Quran to let us know what's right from wrong. We needed no lawyers, we needed no cops, we needed no judge, because all the infinite laws of the universe, the laws, the judgments, the codes, this was already embedded within our bloodlines. We already knew right from wrong before these books even existed. We didn't need this. We are the ones that showed the world how to live. Now, they have a bad image of so-called black people selling drugs. Our pants are sagging. We're killing each other. We're robbing each other. Rap music. Raping the black woman and black men killing the black man. Why do you think these images has been put out there for the longest? They always take from the indigenous and they always take from the rightful people. They have to show a bad image of how black people live so the whole world can say, oh my God, I'm not going near them. Oh my God, I'm not going near them. So once they paint these fucked up images about how so-called black people live, the rest of the world's going to stay away from the black people. And once you stay away from the black people, you are staying away from the righteous teachers on this planet. Now, this war is so great. It is so, what I mean by it being great because there is new things that is coming. This is why all this stuff is happening in the year 2020. This shit has been planned out for the longest, and there are so many people that is becoming more aware of who they truly are. Like I said before, if you hear these great stories about these prophets, about Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the Olmecs, if you hear all these great stories about all these prophets that lived all these thousands of years ago, they just didn't live thousands of years ago. They are actually walking this planet with us right now. But it is our job to be more aware and to get our memories back to realize who we truly are. So when this war taking place, listen, this has always been a depopulation. The war has always been against Earth because once you go to war with Earth, you go to war with the children of Earth or the children of the sun. That is the black people. That is us. We just forgot the echoes. We just stopped listening to our ancestors. We started listening to the people that enslaved us. We started listening to this rap music bullshit, murder, 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 all this bullshit. And once we clutter our minds with all this negative activity or these negative voices, we stop listening to our ancestors. Our ancestors' blood is not in the battlefield, and our ancestors' blood is not on some cotton field. Our ancestors' blood, we are not really slaves. Our ancestors' blood is not on no plantation. Our ancestors' blood run in our bodies. As long as we live, our ancestors live. How many people talk to our ancestors? Oh, I forgot. That's right. They told us that it was voodoo. They told us it was voodoo to talk to our ancestors. They said it was wrong to do this and wrong to do this and wrong to do this. Nah, when this war is taking place, they are trying to get rid of the rest of the people because they know that their time is up. They knew their time was up the minute they started doing this BS. They knew it was over with once they started breaking the laws of the universe. How the hell can you enslave the righteous people on this planet? And I'm not saying all black people are righteous. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is that the rightful owners of this universe, of this solar system, is black people. And this war that's going on right now, it didn't just start on Earth. This is a universal war, a planetary, a solar system war. This war has been going on for so goddamn long, from planet to planet. So this is why all this is happening in 2020, because so many people will get that vision. They will start to see what's really going on. And the media, their job is to make sure people always look to something else. So try to understand what's going on. Peace.